What's going on, you guys? My name is Dominique Bennett, previously Dominique Garris, for those of you that follow me on social media. Today, I am going to talk to you guys about how your credit score is calculated. Now, if you look at the image that I have up on the screen, this is the 5 factors of your credit score, you guys, and I'm going to talk to you exactly how it's broken down into the 5 different factors. So let's start with the most influential part, which is your payment history. This is that heavy hitter category. So this is your any late payments that you have, if you have any liens or collections, charge-offs, repos. Any of those items are going to be in that part of your credit score. So that's why if you ever get a late payment or you have a collection on your credit report, that's why your score tanks a lot. Typically, like anywhere between 50 to 100 points per item. It really depends on what it is, right? So that's the most influential category. That's 35% of your overall credit score. The next factor is your amounts owed category, and this is also a highly influential category when it comes to your credit score. It's 30%, right? And this is your credit card utilization. So what we recommend is keeping all of your credit card utilizations under 30%. So, for example, if you have a credit card that has a limit of $1,000, you want to make sure that when it reports to those credit bureaus every single month that it is below $300, okay? Even $299 is fine. It's below 30%. However, if you are looking to get a high score or you're looking to build your credit, you want to make sure that your utilization is under 9%, okay? Even better than that, under 4% is even better. It's going to just skyrocket your score, okay? So make sure that you guys are paying attention. If you are unsure of when your reporting date is or when your due dates are, you can refer to your credit reports, or you can even call the creditors themselves and ask them those specific questions. Don't be afraid to get on the phone and call people, you guys. So we got 3 categories left. Let's start with new credit. These are those hard inquiries, right? So if you go to get a new car, right? I'm sure a lot of you have done that before. And if you go to a car dealership, they're going to run your credit and they're going to send your credit report to multiple banks, which means you're going to have multiple hard inquiries that are going to show up on your credit report. And for those of you that don't know, each hard inquiry is worth anywhere from 4 to 10 points. So if you have 10 hard inquiries on your credit report, that could decrease your score by 40 points, and it's going to stay on there for at least 2 years, you guys. Like, not cool. But the best part is, right, if you have hard inquiries on your credit report and they're not tied to any open accounts that are on your credit report, meaning you did not get approved, you can remove those hard inquiries, and then that's going to help to increase your score, okay? The next category that I want to talk about is your credit history. This is 15%, and it says it's moderately influential. So for the credit history category, you want to at least have 3 years of history on your credit report, right? So think about it like this, okay? When somebody pulls your credit report is showing how much a bank or a creditor can trust you with their money, okay? So if you apply for a credit card, they're going to look at your credit report and they're going to see on there, ooh, she's got a lot of high limit credit cards and most of them are maxed out. I don't think we're going to give her any money, right? So you want to make sure that your credit history is at least 3 years. And if you are rebuilding your credit or fixing your credit, right? And maybe your years, it's only a year, it's only a few months. There are ways that you can increase your credit history. And one of those ways is by getting trade lines, okay? So if you have family members or even like really good friends that have really good credit scores and they have credit cards that they've had for a long period of time, you can ask them if you could become an authorized user on that credit card. And that's going to help to increase your credit history, because your credit history is an average of all of your credit cards, the history of all your credit cards that you have on your credit report. All right, the last one is 10%. This is a less influential category, very similar to new credit, which is credit mix. So the credit mix category means that they just want to see that you have different types of loans, you guys. So the 2 different types are like a line of credit, which is also considered a credit card, okay, or an installment loan. So a line of credit if you go to a bank and get a line of credit, even an overdraft line of credit, which is an account that you would tie to your bank account, God forbid you had a check come through, you didn't have enough money in there, it would pull from that line of credit. That's going to report on your credit report, okay? That's considered a line of credit. It's like cash. Like you can advance off of it, put it in your bank account, pull the cash out, go spend it, whatever. A credit card, they give you a limit. You can't always necessarily pull cash off of it, although there are ways that you can. That is what a credit card is, or like a line of credit, right? They're giving it to you, they're loaning it to you and saying, okay, you can use this, and it's revolving. You can take the money, pay the money back, take more money, pay the money back. Okay. And then you're limited to what you can take. And then there's installment loans. Installment loans can be mortgages. They can be car loans. They can also be like unsecured installment loans, which a lot of banks don't really do too much. And if you do have an unsecured installment loan, it usually has a very high interest rate, and they're not really common anymore. But an installment loan is you get that large sum of money up front, like to go buy your car, and then you're paying it off monthly with principal and interest each and every single month for, maybe a 5-year term. So an installment loan has a term, okay, for how long you're going to be making those payments back before it's all repaid. So that is the breakdown of how your credit score is calculated. And before I got into credit repair, I didn't know any of this, okay? And I'm sure a lot of you guys don't know any of this either, all right? And that's why I wanted to take the time to break it down to you, because this changed my life. Once I understood this graph here and how exactly my credit score is calculated, it changed the game for me. So I hope that it's going to do the same for you guys. And if you need help with credit repair, we offer services, and we also have a DIY program, which is on sale right now for $147, and you can learn how to remove negative items, collections, hard inquiries, you name it. You can remove all of that from your credit report, okay, using our methods. We don't use letters. That's the slow method. That's old school. We don't do that. So if you guys are interested in that, you can go to youcanfixyourcredit.com. Or if you're interested in getting our services, make sure that you go to thecreditbull.com, and you can get your free credit assessment with us, and we would be happy to help you out, or at least give you a free assessment and give you some tips and pointers on how you can improve your overall credit. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram to stay up to date on all of the free content. Bye.